The long journey. I still remember the day I signed up to be an astronaut. I was so excited to explore the vastness of space and discover new worlds. But little did I know, my journey would take a drastic turn, one that would test my limits and push me to the edge of human endurance. As I floated through the cramped corridors of our spaceship, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. My name is Captain Jackson Lee, and I'm a 35-year-old astronaut from Earth. I've been on countless missions before, but this one felt different. Maybe it was the eerie silence of space or the weight of responsibility that rested on my shoulders. My crew consisted of 3 other astronauts: Dr. Sophia Patel, our chief scientist, Lieutenant Tom Bradley, our pilot, and Engineer Lisa Nguyen, our resident genius. We were all handpicked for this mission, tasked with exploring a newly discovered planet on the edge of the galaxy. As we entered the planet's atmosphere, I felt a rush of adrenaline coursing through my veins. The ship shuddered and groaned as it took the impact, but we made it through unscathed. We were the first humans to set foot on this alien world. The landscape before us was breathtaking. Towering mountains stretched towards the sky, their peaks hidden in a thick layer of mist. Valleys carved out by ancient rivers flowed with a crystal-clear liquid that sparkled like diamonds in the sunlight. But as we ventured deeper into the planet's surface, things began to go wrong. Our equipment malfunctioned, and our communication devices went dead. We were cut off from Earth, left to fend for ourselves in this unforgiving environment. I remember the day it happened like it was yesterday. We were on a routine excursion when suddenly, Sophia stumbled upon an ancient alien structure buried beneath the surface. It was unlike anything we'd ever seen before, pulsating with an otherworldly energy that seemed to call out to us. As we explored the site, strange occurrences began to plague us. Equipment would move on its own, and disembodied voices echoed through our comm system. We tried to brush it off as a glitch, but deep down, I knew something was amiss. And then, disaster struck. A massive earthquake hit, sending us tumbling across the surface. The ground shook beneath my feet, and I felt myself being pulled towards the alien structure. It was as if some unseen force was drawing me in, trying to consume me whole. When the dust settled, I found myself face to face with an ancient alien entity. Its presence was like nothing I'd ever experienced, a swirling vortex of colors that threatened to engulf me. I tried to scream, but my voice was muffled by some unseen force. The next thing I knew, I was waking up in our ship's infirmary. The others were surrounding me, their faces etched with concern. Sophia explained that they'd managed to stabilize the alien energy, and we were able to extract a sample for further study. But as I looked around at my crewmates, I saw something that chilled me to the bone. They were all different. Their eyes seemed darker, their skin paler, and when they spoke, their voices were laced with an otherworldly tone that sent shivers down my spine. I tried to shake off the feeling of unease, telling myself it was just fatigue and paranoia. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. We'd been changed by our encounter with the alien entity, altered in ways we couldn't even begin to comprehend. As we continued on our mission, I began to notice strange occurrences around me. Equipment would malfunction, and I'd catch glimpses of things out of the corner of my eye. It was as if the alien energy had seeped into our very being, corrupting us from within. And then the unthinkable happened. We stumbled upon a hidden underground city, an ancient civilization that predated humanity by millions of years. The structures were unlike anything I'd ever seen before, towering spires and grand architecture that seemed to defy gravity itself. But as we explored the city, I realized that something was terribly wrong. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy, and the buildings seemed to be watching us. I felt a creeping sense of dread as I gazed upon the alien artifacts scattered throughout the city, relics that spoke of a civilization far more advanced than our own. As we delved deeper into the heart of the city, I stumbled upon an ancient temple dedicated to the worship of the alien entity. The air inside was heavy with an otherworldly presence, and I could feel its power coursing through my veins like a dark, pulsating heartbeat. I knew then that we had to get out fast. But it was too late. The city began to stir, awakening from a centuries-long slumber. We were trapped, surrounded by an army of alien creatures that seemed to be drawn to us like moths to flame. In the chaos that followed, I lost sight of my crewmates. I stumbled through the winding streets, desperate to find them and escape the city before it was too late. But every door I opened led only to more terrors, ancient traps set by the long-dead civilization to protect their secrets from prying eyes. As I fought for survival, I realized that we'd been played all along. The alien entity had been manipulating us from the start, using us as pawns in a game of cosmic proportions. We were nothing but mere vessels for its power, conduits for an energy that threatened to consume everything in its path. And then, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, I stumbled upon a hidden chamber deep within the city's heart. Inside, I found a message scrawled on the walls, a warning left by our predecessors, a testament to the horrors we'd unleashed upon ourselves and the universe. The words still haunt me to this day. They will consume us all. We were never meant to explore these depths, to disturb the slumbering beast that lay within. And now, as I float through the void of space, I know that our fate is sealed, trapped in a living nightmare from which there's no escape. This is my story, one of discovery and terror, of humanity's hubris and the unforgiving vastness of space. It's a tale that will haunt me until the end of my days, a reminder of the horrors we unleash when we dare to venture into the unknown.